So we're going into a new Ross Dress for Less today, and we're gonna see if we can find some hidden gems. All right, so we have Nautica Blue. This is a classic. For $17, I think that's a great starter fragrance. Lacoste Booster, one of my favorites. A little overpriced. I don't have this Lamborghini. $10. Might be worth checking out. Vintage Green, one of my favorites from Banana Republic. Intenso. The other one was so good. I think I should pick up the other two, right? And if you haven't seen that video, go check that video out. Ooh, Tommy Bahama from Men. Great, but just doesn't last long. Guess Seductive. I recently picked up that one. Tahari. CK Free. This is one of my first fragrances of all time. Great every day. Curve Chill. Really, really good. Michael Jordan, a classic. $12. So Elizabeth Arden, Guess Seductive. This is a really good one for ladies. Oh, this is a good one too. Away, Parfum. Of course, Ariana Grande, Paris Hilton, DKNY. Oh, there's some Latifahs. Are these the minis? This might be the minis. What is this? Anna Sweet Sunday? Violet Vibe? Never seen that. All right, so this is going to be a quick fragrance rack store video, and I picked up these other two because the last one was so impressive, and it's from the same house. I don't know if Lamborghini actually makes these fragrances, but I got Classico and Intenso from Lamborghini, and I'll tell you what, like I said, I'll put the last one up on screen. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. But I was super impressed by these $10 fragrances. I saw two here at this different Ross that I typically don't go to. So we're going to get home, crack these open, tell you what I think, rate them 1 through 10, and go from there. So guys, before we jump into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up at the beginning. It truly helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. And you can go follow me on TikTok and Instagram at EnterTheFragrance. Yes, EnterTheFragrance across all platforms for more additional content. But we got back from the Ross and I saw these two. Now, if you saw my previous rack store video, I found a Lamborghini fragrance. Yeah, it was this one, Lamborghini Aqua. Phenomenal vanilla cardamom, kind of this slightly aquatic, really, really good fragrance for $10. But we ended up picking up two more, and we ended up picking up Lamborghini Classico and Lamborghini Intenso. So super excited for both of these. Now, I have no idea what these are going to smell like, but we have to start off with the Classico. And comment down below if you want to see part 2 of this video. Again, we did end up hitting a TJ Maxx up and picked up somewhat of what I would call hidden gems. But yeah, there's the bottle, that signature Lamborghini bottle that we've seen on the channel. So we've got our tester strip. Pressurized atomizer. You know what this, so this is a really good aromatic, warm, spicy, not even warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, everyday fragrance. You get the clary sage, you get the citrus, you get the lavender. But ultimately, what this reminds me of is the original formulation of Versace Dreamer. The one I used to wear in the early 2000s. Was it early? I think it was early 2000s. Not the newer Dreamer, if that makes sense. And again, I don't know if they reformulated that fragrance, but that was a hit for its time. And this is what, a 4.2 ounce? Now, this one compared to the Aqua's fading fairly quick on strip. We're gonna go on skin with this one. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. That is everyday wear, classic gentleman, grown, mature, but not too youthful. Guys, Lamborghini's knocking it out of the park. Who would have thought for $10? Now, the previous Lamborghini fragrance I covered, I got about 6 hours longevity, but what do you expect for a $9.99 fragrance? This is bringing me back. This is very nostalgic. I've been looking for something close to that original Dreamer DNA. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for Lamborghini Classico. All right, and the next one, Intenso. Now, keep in mind, again, I paid $9.99 for these fragrances. There we go. Yeah, $9.99. So, really steal of a deal. You break it down, but let's see what we're working with this. Ah, okay. So, very similar bottle styles with both of these. I mean, they look indistinguishable, but I wonder if this is going to be a more intense version of that. Dropped a tester strip. That's okay. Great atomizers on these too. The pressurized atomizers, insane. What's that remind me of? It's very familiar. Yeah, it's very warm, inviting. It's kind of like the Aqua, but it's more focused around vanilla and amber. Clean, fresh. Again, grown man energy, but anybody could rock this. Anybody could pull it off. Almost giving me like early 2000s vibes, early 2010 vibes. Now this one, it's a little sweet. I don't know if there's like apple or there's some sort of fruitiness going on with this kind of suede-like dry down. Almost reminds me of like Lamale Parfum mixed with the Valentino Uomo Intense DNA minus the iris. Different, unique. As good as the first one? Different, just completely different category. That's tough. So we're going to look up the notes real quick on both of these. So I guess we'll start with the Intenso. So the Intenso, amber, vanilla, leather, warm, spicy, animalic. I don't get any animalic vibes with this. Fruity, green, aromatic, sweet, woodsy. So the top notes, apple, Granny Smith apple, bergamot, green notes, middle notes, leather, cedar wood, base notes, tonka bean, benzoin, amber. So yeah, very amber heavy. Now people are saying this is kind of like the original Armani Code. Interesting. Or Perry Ellis Black Caviar for men. Valentino Uomo Intense. Interesting. And then Antonio Banderas Seduction in Black. Yeah, I see it. Really, really good stuff. So let's check the comments, as we always do with these Rackstore videos. First comment, this is so disappointing reading the notes and main accords. You might think this was well executed, pretty sweet, but it's totally pretty generic. Nice? Eh? Not at all. Really smells like your typical man's deodorant or cheap cologne. I don't know. I feel like fragrance is trying too hard to act cool and like something it's not. It's a $10 fragrance. Not a safe blind buy. It smells like Axe deodorant. 2.5. Wow. Okay. The next comment. This is a big no-no, very disappointing. The third comment. My ex-boyfriend wore this. Very sexy, masculine scent indeed. Another one. Tom Ford Fanboy. Shout out to Tom Ford Fanboy. Kind of powdery barbershop scent without the lavender. That's kind of what I was getting with it. That's why I said it was kind of like Lamale Parfum, but with some sort of like different nuance. Overall, Intenso, like I said, great fragrance. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for Intenso by Lamborghini. Now, you know what? Let's cycle back to Classico. I want to see the notes on this one. So this one came out, it says 2013. Herbal, aromatic, fresh, spicy, citrus, lavender, warm, spicy, amber, green, vanilla, fresh. So the top notes, lemon, cardamom, passion fruit. Interesting, passion fruit. You don't see that often in fragrances. Lavender, sage, basil in the mid, tonka bean, benzoin, woody notes in the dry down. Okay, and some people are comparing this to Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme and the Dreamer. Your boy got it. Yeah, the older Dreamer though, not the new one. The new one, not my jam. But yeah, if you're looking for Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, Lamborghini Classico, fantastic pickup. But the very first comment, nice scent with a good price point, but has very poor longevity, unfortunately. I could tell that off the strip. It wasn't going to last a ton and give you great longevity, kind of like the Aqua. The Aqua smells great, but I was getting about 5 or 6 hours. Now the second comment, beautiful scent, too bad performance is trash. Third comment, I paid $3 for this, very aromatic and reminiscent of Sauvage, a modern, generic, fresh scent. So overall, I think for what you get with these fragrances, you can't complain. $10 if you're looking to start a collection. I mean, nobody's really rocking these, and for $9.99, at least where I'm getting them, I think they're great pickups. Overall, solid stuff. And guys, comment down below if you wanna see any other fragrance pickups that I might have missed in the past or in any of the other videos. And before we leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. And guys, remember, if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram at EnterTheFragrance, yes, EnterTheFragrance, you can find it linked down below in the description, or just search Enter the Fragrance for more fragrance related content. And as always, guys, stay clean, stay fresh, and remember the world is yours.